Yeah, just really proud of the guys. We've overachieved in every aspect of the game. We started this project last year with the the focus of building a strong culture, and we've really achieved that. We weren't worried about the wins and losses last year, being a first year program, and knowing the talent that we had coming in this year. We knew we could do some special things, but sometimes we've surprised ourselves this year, and so proud of the guys that they held on to our core values of having a positive attitude, competing with each other every day, and sacrificing for each other.
Coach, what was so key about getting the match off to a good start? Because that first set really was probably the greatest margin between the two teams, but it was vital for you guys to kind of get off to that start.
We know how good of a team they are. A team that's beaten NYU twice this year and has gone 4 or 5 sets with some really good teams in this country. So we needed to prepare, watching a lot of film and knowing what their tendencies are and putting them in situations that were going to exploit some of their weaknesses and help out some of our strengths.
Paul, 39 assists. How important was it for you to kind of get everybody involved versus riding on 1 or 2 guys to make plays consistently?
Honestly, I feel like this whole entire year we've been a really balanced offense, and I feel like that's why we've been so hard to stop, is because sure, we have freshman year Josh Bakeford killing it every single time, but even when we need anybody there every single day, every single game, never letting up. Mike went off this game, and that's just a testament to what we've been taught, to never take a team lightly and to always just go one point at a time.
Mike, you finished with 15 kills, but perhaps the most impressive number was the 542 hit percentage. What does that number mean to you?
I'm just, it's more important, the kids that are passing the ball and allowing me as the middle to get set, they make it easy for me. If they pass the ball perfect, it's really hard to stop all 3 of the good hitters up front. And not to mention, our backcourt is good as well. So we just have a lot of weapons, and because of that, it allows me to stay open. And just Paul and I have a great connection, especially after just 2 years, and it's a lot of fun. So it's just happy to be here.
Yeah, and honestly, what we've been talking about is we're playing for another day to play with our brothers. Like a senior, he may not be here next year, so we're playing for every single point to win, to keep playing another day.
Paul, take me through the start of the third set. You jump out, you take set 1, Vassar rallies in set 2, and it kind of seems like they're taking a little bit of the match momentum. How was St. John Fisher able to kind of rally? How was St. John Fisher able to kind of steer the ship back in the right direction?
Honestly, it was all about just rebuilding that momentum. I feel like a lot of our team's energy and our focus comes from that bench. They're yelling every single point, every single timeout, just hyping us up, hyping everything up. And sure, they may get a little too rowdy sometimes, but we thrive off of that energy coming from the floor and from the bench, and I just love that energy.
Did it help or hurt that they had a big crowd here too, and they were kind of giving that same energy throughout?
Honestly, yeah, I thought about that. Vassar is pretty close. They almost had a home court advantage, but I feel like we even had a good showing with our family and friends coming out. So I feel like that was just more pressure on us to use that energy that they're bringing in a match and on the court.
I honestly thrive off of that. I love trying to make the crowd for them just be quiet. It's my favorite thing to do. When they're cheering, I want the next point. I want to get the next ball and make them be quiet. So.
Mike, looking ahead to tomorrow, New Paltz, who's coming off the bye, does it help or hurt, in your opinion, that you've gotten a match under your belt, you've seen the court, you've played on the court, you've kind of got a little momentum after a good victory coming into tomorrow?
I think it's very advantageous for us. We don't want to sit around and watch the other guys play. We love being out there and playing. And this is our first playoff game ever as a program, so it's really great to have that experience as we go onto an even tougher New Paltz team. So I think it helps us a lot that we didn't have to sit this out.
Coach, to my point, first playoff victory in program history, what does that mean?
It's a great start for such a young squad. Mike never played volleyball before last year, so what he's done in the 2 years has been incredible, and we have a lot of freshmen and sophomores outside of Mike that are going to be growing and learning from this experience moving forward. And we're only gonna get better. We're so young as a group, and we've already accomplished so many things. We've set the bar pretty high for that next group coming in next year.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, what are
Yeah.
some of the things that have to continue to go right for St. John Fisher to be successful?
The serve and pass, you know, we know how well New Paltz serves from the end line. They grip and rip and lots of top spins, and if we can manage those and then attack them with our serving, any game of volleyball, any good coach is going to tell you it's going to come down to the serving and passing, and that's been one of our big staples of our success this year.
We'll open it up.
The one question I did have was, Matt came out in the fourth set, and you guys kind of replaced him with Kevin. How big of an impact did he make for you guys?
Huge. He went 3-0-5 in the one set that he came in for, and he's just pivotal. He's been our utility guy. We can put him on the outside, we can put him on the right side. He plays every set as a serve spec, so I knew that the moment wasn't going to be too big for him. And for him to hit 600 in the short time that he was there, he's just a phenomenal kid, and we love to have him.
That's that depth that just keeps us in it every single time. If one person goes down, there's always someone to replace them. There's always somebody who's going to take the load on their shoulders. So.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.